The Chaser's War on Everything is rated M for a mature audience. It contains sexual references and adult themes.
Or if you prefer, you can wait for the PG version of the show, which contains calls to jihad, anti-Jew bile, and Sheikh Fayez Mohammed's audition tape for Australia's next top mad Muslim.
Good evening and welcome to the war right around Australia. Great to have you with us as always. And look, can I just say, it's a Kevin Rudd-free zone here tonight. He's completely worn out after all those cooking segments with Kerry Ann this morning.
Oh, wasn't he brilliant? Wasn't it? Thank God he quit Sunrise so he could concentrate on doing hard news shows like Mornings with Kerry Ann.
You can tell, though, Howard is getting worried about Rudd. I mean, Rudd is still ahead in the polls even after he tried to recreate the Vietnam Dawn service.
It's true, but Howard's not to be outdone. He's sent more troops to the Middle East, hoping to recreate the whole Vietnam War.
What a pro.
Oh, he is a leader. He is a leader. But it is true that both Rudd and the team at Sunrise are still copping flack over that whole Anzac Day fiasco. Now, as far as I know, the plans have all been cancelled now, which is a great pity, I think.
It is, because we know how much a fake Dawn service meant to Sunrise, but the diggers let them down. So we pulled some strings this week to make sure they wouldn't go without one.
Ahead on the show, what prompted a savage sea lion attack?
We just got the Dawn service for you.
We got a fake Rudd for a fake service.
Or Prince Charles or anything like that and say, mate, she's not for you?
They would be consulted. He would say, look, Dad, what do you reckon? What do you think, Grandma? And she'd say, well, you know, dear, it's entirely up to you. I don't believe for a second she said to him, listen to me, young man, don't do a Diana.
Peak audience time, come on.
Right, Marilla, thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. And also the time of some of our friends as well who joined us.
Now you say go away. You're so hot and cold. One morning it's emails saying get up an hour early and now it's go away.
They love their Anzac Day, don't they? Oh, they love it. But elsewhere this week, did you see that gaming revenue from pokies has actually dropped quite a bit since pubs went smoke-free? Obviously, Aussies are less inclined to play the pokies unless they can indulge in another life-destroying habit at the same time.
Yeah, so I can't see pubs ditching the pokies anytime soon, though. I mean, they're so much better than live music.
Oh, absolutely. More melodic, too, in many cases. And I think the message is finally getting through that pokies shouldn't just replace live music in pubs, but should, in fact, replace musicians everywhere, even the Australian Chamber Orchestra.
Excuse me, folks, I'm sorry, but all live music in this country needs to be replaced by a pokey. So if both these guys have to go.
We have to be here. We have to get this in. No more live music.
Don't
See you later,
just
guys.
don't touch the pokey. You can gamble anytime you want, guys. It's all yours. It's all yours.
Not a great reception from the crowd there, no, but those oldies will come around. One flutter and they'll be hooked,
It does raise the question, though, Craig, now that poker machines have taken over all our live music venues, where does that leave young bands? I mean, where are they supposed to get a gig now?
Well, poker machines took over their venues, so I reckon they should take over the venues of the pokey manufacturers, like Aristocrat. We can't play anywhere else. We can't push this out. Sorry? So we've got to play here.
Mate, you can't play here. It's a private business.
Hello, Aristocrat. Thanks for coming. Enjoy the show.
Let's do this 40 seconds. Sorry? Please, mate. We're gonna go, guys. I don't want to be eating.
Guys, too many pokies here. We can't play. Too many pokies. It's like a pub.
Been kicked out again.
Oh, man.
They didn't treat us like this at the Espy.
Was it the song? It really bugs us when our friends say things like, we only use the gross parts of the cow to make our burgers.
But the fact is, the udder is the best part of the cow. Delicious.
So don't believe the rumours. Make up your own mind at this website made of 100% Australian bull.
Now, guys, did you know that this is the 20th anniversary of those Grim Reaper ads about AIDS? Do you remember them?
At first, only gays and IV drug users were being killed by AIDS. But now we know every one of us could be devastated by it.
Yes, a Grim Reaper with a bowling hobby. That's how you made a scare campaign 20 years ago.
Very passé these days, I think. Today's scare campaigns have a far darker, scarier character than that.
Interest rates always go up under Labor governments.
Yeah, well, I mean, Howard's scare campaign, like the Grim Reaper ads, is actually very effective. You know, after those ads were shown, the HIV infection rate in Australia went down dramatically and the 10-pin bowling rate dropped even more.
That's right, I'm sure it was a triumph for the Grim Reaper, and yet, bizarrely, he has been out of work for 20 years since that campaign.
Poor fellow, the only gig he gets these days are those lame Understanding 50 ads.
It is such a waste of his talent. I mean, I can think of plenty of other places that he would be absolutely perfect for.
I am the Grim Reaper. I wonder if I could speak to your HR manager, please.
Brendan, I've got, who did you say were again? The Grim...
The Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper here, thank you. What sort of work are you looking for?
Anything to do with death is my forte. I thought I'd fit in pretty well here.
I've got somebody coming out to you.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, guys, is there someone in charge here?
I'm in charge. I was hoping I could apply for a job.
Sure. Look, unfortunately I can't make any comment, but
okay.
If you'd like to contact our Corporate Affairs Department...
Sure.
Steve Ash.
Steve Ash, okay. Hello. I'd like to speak to someone from Human Resources, please.
Why do you think you?
I am death.
No, you can't film in here.
I am death.
Come on, guys, please.
Okay, all right. Is there somewhere I could have a cigarette around here? Do you have a marketing department? Sorry, I get that a bit. Hello.
I don't even know what they're here for.
I'd like to apply for a job. I hear there's some positions going in Afghanistan. Are you joining up too? No.
Please.
Could I take a form or something? I'm happy to serve in Afghanistan or Iraq.
Goodbye.
Right.
That's right, shoppers. Hilal is completely crazy and he's simply got to go. We're having a massive mufti clearance. It's mega madness. The man's become a huge embarrassment. If you think our prices are outrageous, just wait till you hear his comments. Come on in, grab a free quote. He'll claim it was taken out of context. Oh yes, we're closing his mouth down and exporting it to Iran. What about you, sir? That's right, you look like you need a crazy shake-up. Don't bring it...
Women, because it's... All right. Well, okay.
Okay, if you're watching this show, we know you're probably a typical latte-sipping, I love public broadcasting sort of person, but Chaz and me, we're not like that.
No, we've got cable TV, because we know you have to pay $100 a month to get real quality. Like our favourite cable host, Maury Povich, who deals with issues like paternity in a seriously sensitive way.
The paternity test. When it comes to 3-year-old Trayvon, Michael, you are not.
Very tasteful. Now, Maury's actually obsessed with paternity tests. In fact, he holds the world record for the most paternity tests in a single episode. That's right, 34 tests. Maybe that explains why this guy was so happy.
Now, this is the important part of the show right now.
Sit up for this one.
When it comes to Lewis, you are not.
Nice moves.
Daddy.
That is just a taste of cable TV. But more recently, you've missed something else on cable. Easter specials. Now, I know some people say the Easter Bunny trivialises Easter. Thankfully, the Entertainment Channel reminds us of what Easter Sunday is all about.
Giant bunny. Stuffed bunny. Naughty bunny. Bunny Marathon starts today at 1:55 on E!
Happy Easter. OK, maybe E! is not the best place to discover the meaning of Easter, but you would think that the Christian Channel would do a lot better.
Yeah, I don't know, Jill. Sometimes I think the Christian Channel simplifies theology just a little too much.
Jesus is pretty nice, isn't he? You know what even gets better, Becky? Jesus rose from the dead. Cool. Isn't it?
That is cool. That is cool. Although, hasn't the Count from Sesame Street fallen on hard times?
Yeah, very sad. But there was more to the Christian Channel than that. I mean, there was also musical spectaculars about Jesus' life, which showed that Jesus didn't just raise people, he could knock them over too.
I am Malchus, servant to Caiaphas. Are you Jesus of Nazareth?
I am! Oh, talk about bad breath.
No, mate, that was true to the gospel. Everyone knows that Jesus was a great 10-pin bowler.
I am!
Yes. But look, Easter on cable wasn't all kids' stuff. The National Geographic Channel had some fascinating tips about fun things that adults can do at Easter.
Pilgrims come to Jerusalem from all over the world to reenact Jesus' last moments.
Oh, that's perfect. I really enjoy doing it. It's a great privilege, believe me. It's just awesome.
You ain't no king! What are you? What are you? You're nothing!
Awesome, yeah.
But look, if ancient Roman S&M isn't for you, well, there was at least one channel that promised something better.
Rediscover Easter's real meaning on the History Channel.
See, the real meaning of Easter. We're talking serious documentaries about important topics, like people who think they've got the wounds of Jesus on their body.
Yeah, look, I mean, it was an interesting one, though, Stigmata. I actually learned quite a few things from that Stigmata documentary. For example, I never knew that Kathy Freeman had stigmata.
Amazing information. And I learned how to find out if someone claiming stigmata is for real.
I would also be trying to listen to the emotional level. Is she like a zombie? Or is she acting... Is she frenetic?
You know, that's spot on!
Yeah, but by far the most convincing way that the History Channel discovered the true meaning of Easter was with its documentary about the Ark of the Covenant. And I tell you what, they got some top-quality academics to explain about the Ark, like this guy.
The reason I decided to go in search of the Ark, to be quite honest, is because I saw the film Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I love his research on the Temple of Doom as well.
Yeah.
Look, you can scoff, but journalist Graham Phillips actually found the most sacred relic of the ancient Israelites right here in rural England.
Now, look, don't get us wrong. We're not having a go at anyone's beliefs here, unless you believe the things that Graham Phillips believes.
If I'm right, what is at this spot is the most sacred spot on the earth. And if the Ark of the Covenant is found here, then it would probably be the archaeological discovery of all time.
Or maybe someone just threw an old fireplace out on the side of the road.
So that is what you missed on cable over Easter. In summary, not much.
Oh, Jules, don't get too negative. After all, Easter is a time of Thanksgiving, and there's so much we can be thankful for. For instance, no matter how bad the Easter TV on cable was, there wasn't an Easter special for Maury Povich.
When it comes to the matter of baby Jesus, Joseph, you are not the father. It's okay, don't worry. Come on, Jesus! Just come on, sit down. Okay, you want to talk to me? You want to talk to me? It's gonna be all right. Okay, take it calm. Come on.
Since that last ad, our friends are still saying things like our soft-serve ice cream is made from pig fat.
But the fact is, all our dairy products come straight from Aussie cows.
So don't believe the rumours. Make up your own mind with this one-sided propaganda website.
Pig fat? Where do these rumours come from? I'm feeling very depressed at the moment. I've actually got a broken heart. Ever since I heard Pauline Hanson has run away with some country music singer. I mean, look, what's this guy got that I haven't got? Pauline, sweetheart, I know you're watching the show. You wouldn't be tuned to SBS, that's for sure. This one's for you. Pauline, 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 I'm begging you, don't choose him over me. Pauline, Pauline, so ethnically clean, I'll pump you full of white supremacy. I dream of your skin in my hands, so pure and white, just like the clans. Don't fret, I'm not an abo, gook or fag. I'll kiss you on your tender lips. I hope I taste your fish and chips. And we'll make love wrapped in the Aussie flag. I'll visit you behind locked bars, and when you're dancing with the stars, you ease away my Daryl Summers pain. I can be your Romeo Hick, and if they call us xenophobic, together we can say,
Please explain.
Pauline, 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 can you help me turn one nation into two? Pauline, Pauline, to think Oldfield got in your jeans. My heart ain't swamped by Asians, but by you.
Now, Craig, it's no secret how much I love authority figures. I love a man in uniform, and frankly, I don't think our society has enough of them.
No, you're the only person I know in this country who thinks our cops are too soft.
Well, they're absolute Nancy's. I mean, day in and day out, you see them on the roads busting people for speeding, but they don't go far enough.
No, I reckon they're absolute pricks. It's just blatant revenue raising.
Mate, if they wanted to be real pricks, they'd do what I do and bust people for breaking all speed limits. My name's Officer Julian Morrow. I'm the Senior Officer patrolling levels 1, 2 and 3. All my life I've been passionate about serving the community, so this job really is a dream job for me. How are you today? Did you notice the speeding signs as you came in today, sir?
Just noticed it on the way through, yeah.
Yeah. 5 kilometre zone in this car park, yeah.
I'm not aware of that.
Well, there's signs all over there. You can see the 5 just over there. Do you realise what speed you were doing, sir?
No.
7 kilometres.
7 kilometres.
Per hour.
I'm doing 1 kilometre over, and you want to book me?
6 kilometres in a 5 kilometre zone. That's 20% over.
I've been driving for 40-odd years. Who are you?
Car park patrol.
You're mucking up my day.
Attention, sir. Please pull over, madam. Yeah.
You're going to book me in a car park.
That's right. We've had all sorts of accidents in the last week. I've got to crack down, unfortunately. You got a driver's licence, sir? Very much.
Well, I won't show you my ID until I see yours.
Well, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. No, you go first.
You go first.
No, you go first.
Sorry.
So we'll have to give you a ticket, unfortunately. It's 7 kilometres. That's 2 over the limit, so that's $1 per kilometre, so that's $2.
I'll need to take this back to, question this.
All I saw
Ignorance is no excuse. I'm sorry, madam. There you go.
It's called the copycat effect. Films like Jackass are responsible for nearly 1,000 copycat injuries a year. But it's not just Jackass that's influencing our teens. In Britain, authorities are concerned by the growing number of young men imitating scenes from Merchant Ivory movies.
It's definitely on the rise. These youths see a movie like Howard's End or Remains of the Day and immediately want to become a butler or have a cup of tea.
Parent groups want the movies banned before the copycat outbreak grows out of control.
I was at work and got a phone call to come home at once as my son had just tried to dress up as Helena Bonham Carter.
Alistair Shepherd says his teenage son is in the vice-like grip of slow-moving twee period drama.
Look at this, right? Last year for Christmas, I got in the real Cancun and inside swapped it with Ladies in Lavender.
And it's not just costume films that are influencing youth behaviour. These unsupervised teens in Bristol spend every Friday night recreating My Dinner with Andre. And this amateur footage shows a boy as young as 12 attempting to copy Al Gore in An Inconvenient Truth.
It's a disturbing trend. I wouldn't yet call it a crisis. Mind you, if they start reenacting scenes from Norbit, then we've got a problem.
I always think it's odd that, you know, when you buy a car, you're allowed to take it for a test drive and really check it out. But for other big purchases that are just as important, like a bed, you find you're never allowed to, you know, more than a 20-second lie down in the shop?
What do you mean you're not allowed? You must shop for beds very differently to me.
Well, what do you do?
Well, I take my bed purchasing very seriously. If I'm going to lay down a couple of grand for a bed, I want to make sure it's the right bed for me. And how do I know that unless I test it out first? So what's this one like here? Do you mind if I try it? Oh, but it feels pretty good. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. Yeah, I'm just trying it out. Well, I sleep for more than 15 minutes, mate. I need to try it for a few hours at least.
We won't be trying it out because we won't go for a few hours.
Can't you just leave me here overnight? What's the problem, mate? Can't I try your bed?
Put your clothes on.
Oh, this is how I sleep. I sleep naked. My boys like a bit of room. But, so I'm not allowed to try your bed? You get out in the store, please. Hey, no trouble, no problems. I'll be out of here. I'm out of here. I was going to try your bed. I didn't realise you guys would be so sensitive.
Never let it be said you're not a thorough shopper, Chazzy.
Look, I was getting started there. There's a lot more I look for in a bed than just a place to sleep.
Well, that's right. You're a remarkable... you've got a huge libido, don't you, Chaz?
That's right.
You're a man with very enormous sexual needs.
Well, that's very true, Chris. And so I'm not going to buy a bed unless I know it's up to the job of this modern-day Lothario. Go, Chess, go! Go, Chess! Excuse us. Oh, yeah. Do you guys mind? A bit of privacy, please. Just trying out the bed. How much is this one? It's pretty good, actually. It's a good bed.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah. Glad you liked it.
I would have liked a few more minutes, but you know. Yeah. Thanks anyway.
I thought that poo patching scene with Andrew last week was the lowest you could go.
Not even close, Rowie. And there is no way I was going to buy that bed without first making sure that I could invite a few friends over.
Excuse me, guys.
This is totally inappropriate.
Come on, mate,
It's a public shop. It's a betting shop. It's totally inappropriate. This.
You can join in if you want.
No, just leave. Just leave my shop. This is totally inappropriate. Before you buy.
No customer service. None.
That's probably more than enough ass flesh for one evening. Thank you so much.
Oh, hey, hang on. We haven't finished trying out fetishes yet.
No, chat.
There's plenty I haven't tested yet.
No.
Oh, no.
Come on.
You will not see that footage. Stop it.
Give the guys a chance.
It's a DVD extra. If anyone is still watching, thank you for your company. Be sure to check out the podcast at abc.net.au/chaser.
Or if you're very quick, why not check out some highlight clips on YouTube before some 15-year-old kid deletes them all?
Till next week.
Good night.
In the last 2 ads, we told you how our friends keep bugging us about the food at McDonald's.
But the fact is, we don't have friends.
Who'd want to hang out with us? So please be our friend by visiting this website or any other web chat room where Macca's loners hang out.